All right, welcome to the Friday Night Frenzy. Time to have some fun once again. I'm Mike Cleff.
And I'm Ross Bowen. We have lots of highlights to get to from Week 7 of the high school football season, including stops at Benton Central, Pioneer, and West Lafayette. And we start with the West Lafayette Red Devils hosting Twin Lakes on senior night. That's a nice rock, Mike.
That is a very nice rock.
The West Lafayette defense came to play tonight. Senior Adam Folta comes up big with this early interception. He tied the career mark with 13 interceptions tonight with another one. Defense was playing well. On their next possession, the Red Devils get on the board. Sean Bush airmails this one deep down the field via Speaker's travel. Senior Ben Thomas makes the play and gets the touchdown, 7-0. West Lafayette and the Red Devils, they're fired up. And they were not done. Offensive coordinator Brad DeWeese, he dials up a good one for me right here. Bush to Folta, and just like that, the Red Devils take a 17-0 lead. A few minutes later, the Red Devils add on to their lead once again. This time it's Maurice Woodard who takes this one up the middle and then bounces it outside, and he is G-O-N-E, gone. He takes this one all the way in for the score, 24-0 at the half. Mike, my father-in-law, Don Austin, lives in Monticello, and he's not going to like this score. The Red Devils going to win this game by a final score of 30-6.
All right, Fountain Central has been visiting Benton Central this evening. Midway through the first quarter, BC gets on the board first. Brandon Rose finding Reese Johnson for the score. That's a nice play right there. The ensuing kickoff in a very high-powered game. Colton Bain would take the ball, and he's going to run and run and run and run and run. Takes it all the way to the house. However, an illegal block brings this one all the way back, unfortunately, for the Mustangs. Meanwhile, the Bison out there playing pitch and catch early on. Rose finding Tyler Depew for the big gain. Rose would then find freshman Joe Van Cleve for the Van score 2 plays later to make it 14-0. However, the Mustangs would come back, capitalizing on 2 BC turnovers in the second quarter. First, Andrew Mitchell keeping it in the shotgun option. Then again later in the second quarter, Mitchell keeping it on the triple option. Fountain Central gets the 2-pointer right before the half, and the Mustangs go on to win this contest by a final of 49-21. Ross, go ahead and take this one.
McCutcheon has been at Westfield tonight. First quarter, Westfield up 21-7. Wade Burton finds Keelan Mullins-Zugelder for the score. It's all Westfield at that point, 28-7 Shamrocks. Then 4th and goal here for Westfield. Burton with the keeper, and he dives over the goal line for the touchdown. McCutcheon would fight their way back into this one. However, Westfield goes on to win this final by a final score of 45-27.
All right, Lafayette Jeff has been on the road tonight taking on Avon. Second quarter, Orioles wideout Jalen Edwards takes the pitch, gets around the end, and he cuts it in for the 29-yard touchdown, and Avon has an early 7-0 lead. Then later, the gentleman that Ross likes to call the shoe, Lafayette Jeff quarterback Nick Schumann, unfortunately he's pressured, hit as he throws. It is picked off by Avon's Dane Thomas. Frustrating night for the Broncos. The Orioles go on to win this one big. There's your final by a final of 46-7. Pioneer has been hosting North White. Pick it up in the second quarter. Panthers up 33-0, and it is Mitchell Williams. Great game for Pioneer. First and goal, fakes the pass, takes in for a touchdown. So Pioneer up 39-0, and then Williams again making the interception. We had Mike Johnson on last week. They've scored 7 defensive touchdowns. That time, they get the ball on the North White 35. So in the third quarter, Williams goes back to the air, finds Damon Coe, and that's good for a Pioneer touchdown. And that is a 20-yard pass, not a 20-yard touchdown, but that would end with a 25-yard run by Stephen Whitlock, making the score at the end of the quarter 45-0. And the final score, we hope to pass along. That is what it is right there. Panthers go on to beat the Vikings by a final of 45-0. Ross?
Sectional tennis took place earlier today on Cumberland Courts. We start at #1 singles between the Knights and Raiders. This one would go back and forth, and it was fun to watch. It's the Raiders' Roshan Krishnan who gets the point for the Harrison Raiders right here. On to 2 singles we go, where it was another lengthy volley between the Knights and Raiders. Harrison's Andrew Zeng gets a point. Harrison advances 3-2 over to the Knights. In the other semifinal, it was McCutcheon and West Lafayette taking place. In 1 singles, it's RDP's David Hollis who was on point in this one. There's a nice play by the Red Devils, and he gets the point right there. And over to 1 doubles we go, where West Lafayette seemed to be in complete control of this one. They get the point and they win. West Lafayette and Harrison will meet tomorrow in the sectional championship, which is set to begin at 10:30 at the Schwartz Tennis Center. We have plenty more to get to on tonight's edition of the Friday Night Frenzy.
Caleb Martin will stop by, and we will check in with Caleb as he was at Central Catholic. We'll check in right for this short timeout.
Don't go anywhere. Central Catholic.